Good morning, good morning, good morning, my Facebook friends. Good morning, GeriHab Physical Therapy there in Jackson. Good morning, the Alzheimer's Disease and Dementia Support Group. This is your physical therapist, Dr. Mike Chua. Today, we're just going live real quick because we wanted to introduce to you, in our GeriHab show, Miss Peggy Haynes. She is actually the marketing director of Morningside Assisted Living in Jackson, Tennessee, and she's going to talk about, what is Morningside, what do they do there in Morningside, and what is really Morningside. Why do you think they call it Morningside, right? So we want to know what they do there and what's happening, and what kind of residents and team they have there. But if you're watching live, please comment live. Watching on the replay, please comment replay. But before we bring her in, I would like to invite you. First of all, I would like to invite you in the grand opening of our GeriHab Physical Therapy there in Jackson. It's going to be August the 13th. That's going to be a Friday, right? If you want to join, RSVP through my email, my assistant, admin at tntherapyoutsource.com. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. We're going to have that ribbon cutting. And then, of course, we're going to do a free balance assessment. We're going to check your balance real quick. And then, of course, we're going to give out copies of my book called How to Prevent Falls in Your Senior Years at Home. How about that? It's free. We're going to give it to you there. So come and join. Of course, we're going to bring some food too. All right. Without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in our guest for today, Miss Peggy Haynes. What is going on, Miss Peggy? Well, sorry, I haven't put her in yet. There you go.
Good morning,
Miss Peggy,
everybody.
where are you at right now?
I'm at work. I'm at Morningside in my office. TGIF, everybody.
TGIF. TGIF.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Friday. Say it's Friday, right? So, Miss
Friday.
Peggy, Friday, could you please tell us where are you from? What do you do at Morningside? And what are the services that Morningside provides? And
Yeah.
what do you do there, by the way?
I'm the marketing director. I try to help families make decisions on their loved ones, on what will be a good place for them. Leaving home, coming to a new environment like Morningside sometimes can make a hard change in their life. We are assisted living and memory care. We provide 24-hour care with caregivers. We have nursing staff that takes care of medication and management. We have a memory care too, Alzheimer's unit that's secure, and they all have their private rooms. On the assisted side, we all provide the 3 meals, laundry and housekeeping weekly. We take care of activities in house to kind of keep them involved, and there's nothing wrong with making new friends. So I have learned in the past doing this position that a lot of families have moved in, and the quality of life has seemed like it's improved with making new friends and having someone to talk to during the day instead of sitting at home watching TV all day and nothing else to do, and waiting for families to come and visit you if they can. This environment is so much better for them than being alone at home at night and worrying about who's going to help me if I fall in the floor, like your book was talking about. You know, being here is kind of like a new adventure for everybody. You got management and staff helping out, with nursing, and it's just we have a lot of fun too. It's we don't force activities on residents, but we encourage them to come out and do bingo. This week they made homemade ice cream, and of course we always also are pet friendly, so we love when our furry friends come in and visit with us. It puts a smile on everybody's face.
So true. That's so true. You mentioned about private rooms and everything. So you got private rooms in the assisted living and in the memory care. So
Yeah.
what's the difference? Could you please share us what's the difference between the assisted living and the memory care?
Well, the assisted living is more still people are still able to do things for themselves. They know it's time to come eat. They know they help maybe standby assistance with showers. Memory care, Alzheimer's, they may still be able to do that, but they get confused about where to go. They like to wander sundown in the afternoons. They get confused more and they wander a lot. So our memory care is secure, so they can wander all they want back there. We have outside enclosed courtyard too, that they can go outside when the weather's nice. We don't like them going out there when it's too hot. Here lately, it's been so hot, but they're always monitored on making sure they stay safe. The assisted side is more like me and you. We can come and go when you want. But there's nurses here. If you're not feeling good and something's not right, you've got someone to reach out to help. Say, hey, I'm not feeling good, and the nurse can call the doctor and talk to them and try to get medication, or if it's severe, can send them out to the hospital to have it checked out.
Perfect, perfect. So so what qualifies them again to be in the assisted living and on the memory care?
Basically, on assisted living, you've got to be able to transfer. That's one of the state requirements in case there's a fire, to be able to get out. Of course, we do help with assistance on that. We do fire drills every month. We rotate all 3 shifts. So everybody's aware of that. When that alarm goes off here, everybody knows to come out of the room and start going to the designated area where we have it signed for. Um, the memory care is pretty much the same. Of course, we understand as they age in place, things change like that. So we do have hospice in our building, so families can realize that this might be the last stop instead of moving them to a skill community or something like that because they get been here for several years. This is home. And then when things change in their condition, we can set up hospice if they qualify. They can still stay in the same room, still have the same staff. Hospice comes in and helps out too. So that makes that peace of mind knowing that, hey, they're going to be taken care of.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So you mentioned about meals and everything. So what other services do you guys provide there at the Morningside Assisted Living? Do you also provide therapy? I mean, I know you provide nursing and therapy. What else the other services that you provide?
Well, the activities that we do in house, we transport to doctor's appointments on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. That's part of our services too. Um, Therapy can come in the building and work with them. We encourage that because we want them to be able to stay mobile and 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 keep that strength up. Because you sit around all day and don't do nothing, your body gets weaker.
That's so
You've
true.
got
That's so
to
true. Well, speaking of
maintain
therapy,
that energy, yeah, and muscles. Right, right. So you got to work it. What's that saying? If
perfect.
you
Yep.
don't
If you
use it,
don't
you lose
use
it.
it, you lose it. Think. Oh, good morning, Doctor
Yeah.
Jason Aguilar. She's a dentist based in Dallas. So thank you very much. Good morning, uh, Doctor Jason. Well, anyway, Miss Peggy, could you please let us know where can we find you and stuff like that?
Yes, we're at 1200 North Parkway before you get to Muse Park. We're kind of like in a little curve as you come around. You can also visit our website, www.morningsideofjackson.com, and look at some of the
Let me type
reviews
that
that
up.
the
What is it
family,
again? www. That.
www.morningsideofjackson.com. Check out the reviews the families have posted on there. That kind of gives you an idea what kind of community we've got here
I'm gonna type
and
that up.
the fun.
Morningside of Jackson. How
Jackson.com.
about how about that? There you go.
Yes, yes. Just reach out to us. I'll be glad to help you any way I can. Um, if we not be able to help you here, I might be able to connect you to somebody that can. So, um, just give me a call.
There you go. There you go. Do you have any email that they can reach out to, Miss Peggy?
Yeah. Yes, it's phaynes at 5ssl.com.
5ssl.com. Let
Yes,
me show
five
that
star
to
senior
you.
living. Mm-hmm.
There you go. 5-star
Yes,
senior
it's,
living. There you
yes,
go. All
awesome.
right. Any last parting wisdom or encouragement for our audience to know?
Well, just when situations come up and you have to make a choice, don't feel like you're alone. Reach out to people like me or other communities that can have some experience behind it and can give you some word of wisdoms that you might not thought about, uh, and communicate with families, and let them know what you want to do. Don't force that stuff into them. because a lot of times let them be part of the plan. That's always been good.
Perfect. It's funny you mentioned that. I just saw a patient, and I mean they're already in the last stages of Alzheimer's and dementia, and the family was there. And then you know what's funny is because I kept on talking to the patient. I was talking to the family, and I was also still talking to the patient. And they told me, "Hey, Michael, you're the first person that asked permission to my mom, even though she doesn't understand." And I said, "No, they still understand and feel it,
Yes.
and you
Yes.
still want to interact with them. You still want to connect with them." So I was asking permission. "Hey, Mrs. Smith, can I get your blood pressure in your right arm or left arm? Can I raise your arm up?" And they may not understand it, but they still have this feeling. They're still there. The
Right.
physical
They
part, the
are.
brain part may not be there, but the spiritual part is still there. So
Right.
that's very, very
Right.
important, ladies and gentlemen. So
So,
again, thank
so
you very
true.
much, Miss Peggy, for coming over. I know you're a very busy person. Thank you very much for coming to our
Thank you.
show, GeriHab show. Again, I'll see you around. But before you go, okay, I just have to close this thing here. But before I let you go, ladies and gentlemen, always remember the word fast, okay? Letter F. Find a therapist, find a facility that will bring out the best in you. If you have a loved one that needs assisted living or memory care, find a specific facility that will bring out the best in you. Find 5-star senior living, find a therapist, like me, that will actually listen and actually bring out the best in your loved ones, not just a person that will come in and or not a 5-star facility. You got to make sure you find that therapist that will understand you, listen to you, and bring out the best, not only in your client or your patient, but also in your as a caregiver. Okay, that's letter F. And next letter is letter A. You got to learn how to take action. You need to take action. If you are a caregiver, you got to take action. Take your loved one to a facility, take your loved one to a therapist or a nurse or a physician. Because if you don't take action, guess what? Just like what Miss Peggy said, if you don't move it, you lose it. Same thing with your brain. Your movement matters to your brain matter. If you're not moving, you increase the risk for getting dementia or Alzheimer's. Okay. That's the next letter. It's letter S. Share and subscribe. The more shares, the better, right? The more shares. Share this to your family and your friends. Check it out, morningsideofjackson.com. And last but not the least is actually teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, you're actually understanding it more, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to learn, if you want to share the knowledge, teach it. Teach it to your friends and your family. All right. Again, thank you very much. Check it out, morningsideofjackson.com. Reach out to Miss Peggy Haynes, phaynes at 5ssl.com. It's 5-star senior living.com. Morningside of Assisted Living in Jackson. Again, thank you very much, my
Yes.
Facebook friends, Alzheimer's and Dementia Support Group. Keep it up. Be awesome. Be great. Be excellent. And I'll see you in the grand opening. I'll see you in a minute, Miss Peggy.